Alrighty, quick sound check. Perfect. Welcome on in, everybody. We have a collegiate stream happening tonight. This is going to be Niagara Esports versus Conisius in a best of 5 3v3. So, without further ado, we are going to be getting started here. Everyone is taking the field. Very, very exciting. So here we go. Game number 1, kickoff number 1, and we are underway. Ball's going to the wall. Fasten with the first shot, and it's saved away by Rico. We have another pass, another shot, saved away by Rico once again. And things are still looking good for Niagara here as they are on the attack. Rotations are going strong here. Rico with one more touch, sending it out. Slotha is there with one touch as it goes past mid. We got Miner with a touch to the back wall. A nice little send out back to mid, and Nolan with the turnaround. Slotha on defense, one touch to the backboard, back to Nolan. And we have a demo taking out Miner, releasing some of that offensive pressure. Benji with a great attack. Nolan with the follow-up, just outside the net. Very, very close. Slotha now moving down field, going for it. Taking the challenge by Miner as it goes almost center. Rico sending it out. Another challenge, pushing the ball back towards Niagara's side. There's the shot, and it's in! Rico with the first goal of the game. Welcome on in, Dilly. Hello, IP. Hi, Taz. Good to see you guys here. Here we go. Kickoff number 2. Fasten sending it to the backboard. Rico sending it to the left side of the field. And now he is demoed out. Fasten trying to clear some of the way for his team. Rico is there though. Slotha keeping the ball at bay. And comes Nolan with the catch. We have a small bump by Niagara. And Benji is there to save the day. Another attack. Rico with the turn. Going up. Off the backboard. Double tap. And it's in! Miner to finish the play. Take a look at that one more time, you guys. Great attack by Miner there. Defense almost having it there. Here we go. Kickoff number 3. Slotha going at it, and Miner shutting her down immediately. Ball is still kind of stalled. Rico taking over now. Has possession, going with the air dribble. Looking for a shot. Fasten with the save. Nolan with the turn. Benji with a great challenge. Fasten now taking over. Getting past Miner. Off the wall. Playing the bounce. Rico with a bump. And in comes Nolan. Turning things around once again. Slotha waiting patiently. Gets the play. Up to Miner. It's pinched out. Fasten with the shot. A little too high. Rico with the send out. As it goes back towards mid. Nolan sending it to the right side of the field. Slotha gets a touch. Keeping it out of the danger zone here. Benji with the follow-up. Gets one touch and launches it back to Miner. Miner over to Slotha. It's a small bump. She still is able to at least get the boost. There's the play off the wall. It's going to the backboard right where Rico is. Rico back over to Fasten. Back in the corner. As he's got no boost, he still gets it center. And it's a no good. Ball is back out, and we have Fasten taking possession here in his own corner, moving back downfield to mid. Rico with the touch, stalling the ball just a little bit, pushing it back. Slotha on defense, sending it out. Great challenge by Nolan there, keeping the ball at bay. We're just outside of mid. Slotha with the clear. Back to the backboard, right where Rico is, going for the air dribble. It's looking really good there. Slotha with the attack. Back over to Nolan. Fasten with the challenge. Rico with the follow-up. Great bump by Slotha. Slotha also taking out Miner with a demo there. We got Fasten with almost a shot there. As he goes up to the backboard, Rico's going to be sending it out. Nolan with the follow-up outside the net. Follow-up by Miner. Set up for Rico. Rico with the shot, and it's in! There you go. Alrighty, kickoff number 4. We have 1 minute and 44 seconds to go. Great shot by Fastin. Nolan with the save as we move back down field. Ball is bouncing. Slotha with the play. Rico stealing the boost and moving out. Losing possession. Benji sending it down. Minor with a touch, but it does go back to their side of the field still. Fastin coming around the corner. Rico with the challenge. Ball is moving out once again. Nolan with one touch. Up goes Slotha. Benji just beats her. And there it is. Another shot. We have a 0-4 game. 1 minute, 12 seconds to go. Dilly, your name is so decorated. I love it. Absolutely amazing. Alrighty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 0-4, and we have Conisius in the lead. I don't even think I fully recognize these two teams. Maybe I did. But yeah, Niagara versus Conisius. It is a collegiate league here, so we have two schools facing off. It is a best of 5. Another shot by Minor. Great save by Fastin. Rico going up. Gets the touch, keeping it in the corner, trying to get it center. Slotha on defense, sending it out. Rico sticking with it as they try and get it center. Slotha with one touch, getting past the second man. Minor as third, gets it to the wall, bouncing out center. Fastin is there. We got 33 seconds on the clock. Things are moving back down field. Rico with a shot, and it's saved away by Slotha. You guys also may know Slotha. I swear she's everywhere. I was just talking to her about this the other day, but she is in so many leagues. She does a great job. Excuse me. She's a player. She's a league owner. She's just everywhere. So this is her her school league here, and we love to see it. And with that, that's gonna end game number 1. You followed and got no points? Oh no. I'm gonna have to look into that. Sorry about that. Alrighty, taking a look at these stats really quick. We got 7 shots compared to 2 shots for Niagara, 2 saves for Conisius, and 3 saves for Niagara. So lots and lots of offense from Conisius, the very aggressive team here. You know, Niagara was looking good in the first portion of game number 1, and things just slowly turned around. So let's see what happens in game number 2 as we are underway with that. Game 2, kickoff number 1. Last game ending in a 4-0. And here we have it, 0-0 with 5 minutes on the clock. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And thank you, Taz. But here we go. Kickoff number 1 already happening. Fastin in control. We have Conisius with no boost on their team. Let's see if they can grab a save here. And they don't. Slotha is going to slot it in. First goal of the game. Fastin dribbling through the defense. We have an attempt at a squishy save and just an attack or an attempt at an attack on the shot. Great teamwork by Niagara here as they finally score 1. As they do win the kickoff, and Nolan is going to be turning things around. Slotha with a response though as she gets past 2 of the defenders here. Minor with the send out to the left side of the field. Nolan with the touch, setting up Rico. Rico going for the shot, and it's off the crossbar. Minor is going to be the one to finish that play and tie up the game. We now have a 1-1 game score. 4 minutes, 28 seconds to go. And no, these are not SSL. It's a good question. I have to see what rank these are. I'm pretty sure they are at least GCs though. I have to see. Alrighty. Minor with the clear from their left corner. Slotha with the response as they go for another shot. And it's a great save by Rico. No boost, no problem. We do have a double demo. Shot just wide. Slotha with the slot. There it is. And the lead goes back to Niagara. 2-1. Benji off the backboard and Slotha with the slot. Like I said, top right bins. And here we go. 2-1, 4 minutes, 2 seconds to go. Sorry if that was loud, you guys. Kickoff number 2 being stalled. Minor with the breakaway just before they're demoed out by Salotha. She takes control. Rico gets a challenge. Fasten with the pickup. Nolan with the challenge, turning things around. Salotha taking it across her net. Very dangerous play as Minor was there. Unfortunately, she was pretty quick with it, so we do have a small send out. Nice volley between the two teams. It seems they have kind of warmed up to each other just a little bit. Niagara has a great comeback here. I mean, this is a very big difference than last game, you know, 4-0, and like I said, at first Niagara, you know, had the game and they were looking pretty strong. Lots and lots of offense happening from them, and then things just kind of slowly unraveled and Conisius took it 4-0, and here we have a 2-1 game. So things are a little bit more even here. Again, nice volleys. Nice plays between these two teams. Minor with the touch over to Benji off the wall. Nolan with the shot. Fasten getting in the way, and Rico's gonna steal a possession now. Send it center. In comes Nolan, and there goes Nolan, taken out with a demo. Benji with the send down over to Minor. Fasten with the challenge on Minor. Follow up by Rico. Look at these rotations, ladies and gentlemen. And there we have it. The tie maker, 2-2. Yeah, one of my favorite things about Collegiate, like, League is, for some reason, it looks so different than, like, the regular leagues, you know? Not to name any leagues, but, like, you know, the ones that, like, we typically compete in. But I think Collegiate is just a whole other level, and it's some of my favorite gameplay. Like, these might be, like, GCs, but it definitely feels like RLCS sometimes. Just with how fast things can pick up, and the strategies, and, you know, the patience that these players have. Look at that breakaway from Fasten. It is a shot. We did have a save, and then, you know, 2 demos. Great touch by defense there. Nolan with the turn. Great save by Salotha. It was not given to her, but we are going to give it to her. Fasten now moving downfield. Rico with the turnaround. He takes it up the wall, and there's another demo. Rico taken out. Salotha with the touch. Minor already challenging it. Great pre-jump and read by him. Rico with the shot off the crossbar. Follow-up touch, and it's in. And we now have the lead going to Conisius. Great read there. Very fast reaction. Alrighty. Kickoff number 6 underway. Rico taking it, sending it to the left side. It's bouncing center. Fasten already up and on it. Minor with the touch, moving downfield. Past Fasten. Benji rotating back as Rico comes in. Salotha just misses it. It's looking dangerous. We do have a shot, and Salotha makes a recovery to send it out. Ball's back at mid. Fasten in possession, going for an air dribble. Gets 2 touches and loses it to Minor. Benji with the pop-up, taking possession. Right back for Niagara. In comes Rico. And there's the clear. As the ball goes down to the corner, he's already up, trying to get a second touch. Salotha is on it. Minor with the catch. Fasten with the challenge, taking possession once again. Salotha with the follow-up, just beating Nolan there for a second. Rico, as third man, sends it to the corner. And Salotha is now going to be trying to take over here. Using the last of her boost. Rico with the challenge over to Fasten. Fasten to Benji. Benji to the backboard. Nolan not letting it get by him. Fasten with the turn. Rico already on it. Again, no boost, no problem for these people. Absolutely love to see it. Exactly, no problem. You get it. Alrighty, we have a 1-goal lead for Conisius and 20 seconds to go. Niagara's gonna have to turn things around here as Minor scores yet another goal, extending the lead for Conisius. We have 18 seconds to go. Salotha going for a dribble, gets taken out with a demo, and they just immediately get attacked. Minor swarming the defense. He is hyped. He is so ready. Collegiate is our favorite, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty, and another shot by Nolan. Salotha with the send out. Actually goes for the shot, and it's saved away by Rico. Fastin with the turnaround off the backboard. And it's a cluster of cars. Nobody's scoring there. And that's going to end the game. Conisius taking game number 2 now. And we have a 2-0 game series. This one, a little bit closer of a game. Last one was 4-0. Now we have a 4-2 game. Looking at these stats real quick, we have yet again 8 shots for Conisius, and this time 5 saves. So a big come up in defense. And we have 8 shots coming from Niagara. So a lot more offense happening and a lot less defense. I mean, last time they only had 3 saves, but this time they only have 1. Alrighty, and with that, we head into game number 3. 3, yeah. Game 3. This is game point. Yeah. Game point for Conisius. If they win this, they take this series in a clean sweep. But if not, we will see a game 4 if Niagara can turn things around here, as we have Rico on the attack. Fastin with great defense getting in the way. Minor with the touch just outside the net. Sloth with a great clear. It's going! And it's in! And that's the first goal of the game. Salotha with the launch. Alrighty, kickoff number 2, 4 minutes, 48 seconds to go. Sloth the winning kickoff, sending it over to Minor with the pop-up. Fastin taking out Rico with the demo. Almost a shot. Fastin able to get back with the block here. Gets the second touch off the wall. Nolan taking over, and defense is on it. A great pinch, sending it back to mid, and it's pushed down yet again. Fastin almost on it. It's a shot just outside the net. Rico on it, sending it out. Slotha moving up, pushing it to the corner, keeping it in a safe place here. Fastin with the turnaround as they go off the wall. It's looking clear for a second. Minor with the one small touch. Rico with the shot, and Slotha with the save. Ball's moving out. We have Nolan pushing it to the left side of the field. Fastin taking over. Almost to the backboard. Rico getting in the way. Fastin still sticking with it. Minor turning things around once again, moving down line over to Rico. Rico pushing it to the corner, and we have a shot saved by Fastin. Fastin with the send out past mid, and Nolan's gonna get in the way. In comes Salotha as she goes for the dribble to the backboard. Rico knocking it to the corner. Fastin sending it over to the other side of the field. Minor with the touch. Fastin with the pickup. Rico now taking over as Nolan gets it past mid. We have another challenge. Rico winning it just outside the net once again. Fastin is there. No boost, no problem. He does take mid off the corner, playing the bounce. And it's in! Benji to finish the play. We now have a 2-0 game. Niagara taking the lead and now extending it. Alrighty, kickoff number 3, 3 minutes, 17 seconds remaining. Here we go, Benji and Minor going at it. Rico just missing it. Slotha with one flip, and Nolan's gonna take over. Alrighty. Ball is going back to mid. Nolan with one touch to the backboard. Gets a follow-up, and that one's just going to go in. We're going to need a breakdown of what happened right here. We got Nolan with the touch. Defense was back. And it looks like they just bumped each other out of the way. Very unfortunate for defense there. That's going to push us into kickoff number 4 with 2 minutes, 52 seconds remaining. Conisius now on the board. Here we go. Ball's just outside their net. Once again, Minor with the clear. Rico now taking over, taking their time. One pop-up. It's a shot. Salotha with the save. Nolan now turning things around once again. Going from the corner, looking for a pass. It's center, and it's a little too much. Rico did get a touch on it, though. Fastin now with the pop-up. Moving back downfield. Benji with the follow-up, and Rico's going to be sending it out. As it goes off the backboard, we got Minor with the touch. And Slotha pushing it out of the danger zone. Nolan with a pinch to the other side. I wasn't sure if that was going to go center or not. And now we have Nolan sending it back to the corner. Followed up by Minor and Rico. A challenge just outside the net. Benji pushing it out just a little bit. Rico with the swoop. Going up past Fastin. And Slotha grabs the save. Minor turning things around. It's looking like it's up to Slotha again. And it is. She gets the save off the wall. Past Nolan. In comes Minor. And they're bumped by Rico. Fastin with the capitalization. Taking over. Popping it up. Moving through the defense. It's just outside. There's the shot. And it's wide. Minor sending it back out. We have Slotha with the attack. Up and off the ceiling. In comes Rico with one touch. As Fastin gets in the way, sends it back to the corners, going back center. Benji just missing it, sending Slotha back. Minor now taking a shot, and it's saved away by Fastin. Back center, in comes Rico, back to the corner on the left side of Niagara. Rico with the send out, almost. Fastin getting in the way. And now Fastin is taken out with a demo. Benji with the challenge. In comes Minor, turning things around. Rico with the bump on Slotha. And Fastin gets in the way, but it's a perfect setup for Minor. And there we have it. A 2-2 game. We are back to being tied. Here we go. Kickoff number 5 with 55 seconds to go. Rico winning it, gaining fieldage. Nolan with the follow-up, and Slotha is right there. She sends it to the backboard. Minor does the same thing. In comes Rico, sending it to the wall, playing the bounce, moving towards the net just a little bit. Fastin with the send-out. Minor with the pass over to Rico. Rico going for the shot. Saved away by Slotha. Nolan with the follow-up, and it's in! The lead now going to Conisius. There you have it. There's still time. Niagara is not out of it yet. 35 seconds and 1 goal to go. As they do win this kickoff, it's an open net for a second and nobody is there. Minor able to get it to the corner. Slotha now in possession. Rico with the tackle. Fastin with the shot. And it's in! Just like I told you guys, it's not over till it's over. There's still enough time. Now we have a tie game, 3-3, 22 seconds to go. Kickoff number 7. Ball is a little bit stalled. Niagara gained a little bit of fieldage, and Minor's going to turn that around. Another shot just outside the net. A small push out. Nolan with the turn. No follow-up, though. Slotha getting attacked by Rico as it goes back to the right corner of Niagara. Fastin moving out past midfield. In comes Nolan, back over to Fastin. Fastin popping it up. And it's sent out. It's looking like that's going to send us into overtime. Again, Conisius wins this, it's over. Niagara wins this, we go to game 4. And they keep themselves alive in this series. And it's all got to be right here, right now. As Slotha gets the win on the 50. Rico with the send-out. Fastin with the turnaround, keeping the ball at bay. Fastin off the backboard. It's a good setup. Benji just misses the touch on it and sends it to the corner. Rico trying to get fancy with it. Gets a little bit of a musty. Nice challenge just outside the net. And Fastin gets in the way of the follow-up shot. Nolan now turning things around. Going into the corner. Fastin is there. No boost in the tank. It's a nice clear. Followed up by Slotha. She takes the challenge by Minor. Slotha with the center off the backboard. Rico with the send-out. We do have Minor taken out with a demo. Fastin getting in the way of Nolan. Minor now going for it. Fastin sending it almost center of his net. Very, very scary right there. Fastin now moving back downfield. Rico with the backflip, popping it up. We have a bump on the field. Fastin and Minor as Rico goes for the air dribble. In comes Nolan off the corner, bouncing center, and Slotha beats them. It's off the backboard, and it's a little too high for Fastin. Off the ceiling, Rico gets the touch. We have a demo on Slotha clearing up the net. There it is! Oh no! That's right. Oh no! That was a great play. Taking out the third man. Slotha leaving the net open. And that's how Conisius is gonna take the win here in game number 3. What a series, what a game.
Watch it.
Wow, look at you. GG's indeed. Come here, Macaroni. Let me see. He has a pair of, like, my oversized sunglasses on, and he looks so cute. But anyways, that is going to do it for this series. Again, this has been Niagara Esports versus Conisius in a best of 5 3v3. Thank you so much to everyone who showed up and came to support the teams, the players, the caster, whoever. I appreciate it just as much as they are when they come back. And see you guys all here in the chat, hanging out. Thanks for being a part of it today. I hope you guys have a good morning, evening, afternoon, or night, wherever you are in the world. Don't forget to stay safe, stay hydrated, and of course, stay royal. I'll see you guys in the next one.
That one,